Welcome back to a new video and to my Monday session. So I'm looking at the app of the session and it looks weird on my end because I pushed some exercises from this day to the next day, and I'll explain why I did that when I get towards the end of this video. But the session started out, as you're seeing, with some muscle snatches. I worked up to 80 kilos with this. For some reason I skipped 60. I don't know if I just forgot to do it or if I just was too lazy and didn't want to, but it's not really too big of a deal because it's just a warm-up. I've been really liking implementing muscle snatches back in up to like 80 kilos like this because it's a weight that I can always do, and it's a good kind of test to see how I feel on a particular day. If anything really hurts, or if I'm really sore, if my back is feeling kind of weird or anything like that. And they felt really good. My IT band on my right leg was a little bit achy on this day, and that will be a factor later in the session. So I had 4 sets of doubles in the snatch, and I stuck to the jumps that they had in the program, where it had me, I did the first 2 sets at 90, jumped up to 94, and then 98, which I think typically it's been doing 3 kilo jumps, but I'm pretty sure on this one it actually did give me 4 kilo jumps. And if we look at the session breakdown, it was supposed to be 70 to 80% and just moderate intensity. It says to allow for rest, but I guess that's kind of true because you're not really getting too beat up from 90 kilo snatches if you can snatch a lot more than that, or I guess 70 to 80% snatches. I then, after I did snatches, had some back squats, and I was able to work up to 160. Originally, these were supposed to be front squats, which I didn't think would be a good idea to do on this day, just because that's going to be the most strain on that part of my back. That was spasmed, so I didn't want to try and do sets of 5 in the front squat. I figured that would not be a good idea, but I was hoping to be able to do a couple sets of 5 at least. I mean, it said 5 sets of 5, so I didn't think that was really going to be possible, but I was hoping to at least do one with the back squat, and it gave me, it was like 162, so I did try to do the first set at 160. When I did the second rep, I started to feel my back a little bit, so then I just dropped it and just kind of cut that session off there. And honestly, it's a step in the right direction. Like, I did a whole session prior, did squats, and nothing's getting re-aggravated. I just, as soon as I feel a little bit of like, ugh, and then I just drop it just to make sure I'm not going to re-spasm something. But each time I squat, it's getting a little bit better, and reps are going to be the last thing that comes back. And doing 160 for 2 is not a lot, not really that significant, but it is in a sense to where I'm doing a squat for multiple reps, because that is something I was really apprehensive about after that. And I had just been doing singles to kind of get the feel to make sure I was back there. On that last rep at 98, I sat in the bottom just for extra time, not because I was fighting to stabilize it, but just kind of a hold in the bottom. And then these are the back squats, and nothing really felt bad like until I got to 160. I did the first rep, that felt fine, did the second one, and then I think it was when I was standing up, I kind of felt it there. And it's just kind of odd, but it is what it is. I don't remember if I did. Now I need to like go get my notebook to actually look, but it's not too big of a deal. I don't know if I did many accessories on this day, but I know the other exercises that you'll see tomorrow are the clean pulls and strict presses. I pushed them off to the next day since I didn't want to push my back beyond what it was capable on this day. And I was really feeling my IT band. Like, my back was a little bit, but honestly the IT band was more of a thing. But thankfully, speaking a couple days after this, it's definitely felt better. And I think as I do more pulls and stuff, it actually does help that area as well as just the direct work on that area. So it's a process, but we're getting back and moving one step at a time. But that's it for this one. I'll talk to you on the next video, and I hope you have a great day. Peace.